course, Catsy. Okay. Back into the fields of fucking hell. How am I supposed to get through? You know, now that I think about it, all of the roads past here are blocked and we're not supposed to be able to just get back into them. Alright. It's Silent Hill. The road's probably not blocked anymore. Also, we really, really need another weapon. Or a repair kit. Both is also a good option. I also like both. Oh, look, they're waiting for us. The brainless boy and the girl who wants us dead.
大丈夫か、相棒。化け物につけられてないか。
問題ない。シュウ君っていつまでひな子のこと相棒って呼ぶの？相棒なんて呼び方、小学生の男子みたい。
相棒は相棒さ。俺は相棒を女扱いしてない。
そうだな。された覚えもない。
立ち話は終わりだ。行くぞ。
Dragon Gem, hello. Thank you very much for the bits. I finally got that emote. I finally got that emote supporting phone. Supporting the homies is always... Yes! No, I need it, but I need this toolkit so bad. Can I just use it? No? Fuck. I need it so bad, chat. Hello, GB. Fuck, I need it so bad. Look at how bent our pipe is. We need it so bad. Oh, this is such a bad decision. Okay. Hello, GB. How are you today? Welcome back to 1960s Japan. Still throwing hands with a cold. Oh no. Hey, somebody finally moved that truck that was in the way. Love that for us. Did I leave anything over here? It looks like the answer is no. Oh, look, a Jesus statue. I'm not even allowed to pray to the Jesus statue? Okay. I have a natural debuff of disliking honey greatly. Just a wee bit foggy. Just a tiny bit. No, honey specifically. I don't know what it is. For a very long time I would just like believe I would just be like, that's so weird that I don't like how this thing tastes without it, like with all the honey in it. eventually it came down to, well, clearly the thing that is in common is that you just don't like honey. Ooh. Like, it would always be so weird. It's like, oh, I don't like this one random food. And it, like, comes down to all of these random foods I don't like all have honey in them. Hello, Cloak. How are you in this time zone today? Another box. No! We're capped on bandages. This inventory management is... This is getting me. I have had water. I have hydrated. Yeah, I think I remember that you were in Eastern. I guess I'm not allowed to go back into the fields. We still never did find the key that we need for in here. Although I guess need is probably a strong term. Where did the fucking monster go? There was a monster in that open room. Oh, hello. It went into your pocket, Dragon Gem? I see. Alright, so we are almost certainly getting jumped by that monster upon opening this drawer with this key. I don't know where the monster went, but... Local doctor's note. Even now, the trust given to the long-standing physicians of the Iwai family is unshakably strong. When I spoke to the eldest working member of the family at a gathering, I was astonished by their outstanding bounty of knowledge. Though, as they discussed the details of their practices with me, I got the hint that they might still be using controlled substances in their treatment. However, I think it I think it best that I look the other way in this situation. While it is now illegal to produce the cloudy rice wine known as Doburoku, people across Japan were once free to make it as they needed. Perhaps operating within the gray area of legislation between traditional and modern medicine has always been the role of local physicians here. Okay. That was also an option that I did not consider. That this door would open. Autopsy report, undetermined cause of death. Undetermined cause of death, case 09. Body was astonishingly malnourished and the calvarum had split open like it had burst from the inside. The cranial bones had been hollowed out and filled with insect eggs, later identified as belonging to various species including locusts, grasshoppers, and crickets. No evidence to suggest they were put there by human hand. Seemed to be planted by insects naturally. Highly unusual behavior considering the current harsh winter temperatures. Yet another corpse to come through with an inexplicable cause of death. At least this one was easier to stomach than case 8. All bodies with unexplainable causes... unexplainable causes of death are kept secret and swiftly handed over to the police department. In turn, the police department immediately disposes of such bodies without so much as a customary glance. Additional notes. This man was suspected of blaspheming against religious doctrine. He seems to bear some kind of grudge against the Inari faith. It's always the same with these strange corpses. After all, there can only be one outcome for not paying reverence to Oinari-san.
Ribbit, ribbit, motherfucker, I'm a goddamn frog.
Hello, Fawn. Ribbit, ribbit, indeed. Enjoy your playmate. Claw marks. I fucking knew it. Anyway. There's a window and I don't know if they can go through them. I know they can in Silent Hill 2.
Aibo. 妙な化け物が増えてる気がしないか？
お前の宇宙戦争だって妙な宇宙人がどんどん増えてっただろうが。
ひなこってシュウ君と話すときは男の子みたいな喋り方だよね。
昔の癖が今も抜けないからかな。
俺たちは幼い頃からの付き合いだからな。
ふん。だから男女の関係にはならなかったってわけ。
今はそんな話をしてる時じゃないぞ。行こう。
I can probably fix it. I can't ever hear it when it does that. I can only know if all of you tell me, so sometimes it's just that my Elgato needs a reset. Let me know if it continues. Now, to be fair, this sequence has it. This sequence actually just has crispiness to it. I know, it's so hard to tell. But yeah, this sequence actually has the crispiness. Yeah, that would track. Oh, another emote? Ah, so the face you're going to make every time I choose Valley Girl on you. Okay. Jesus. Like, I just heard her creepily come out of the fog. Okay. Oh, look, a new pipe. Which is why we came in here, because I was like, please let there be a new pipe in here. Please let there be a new pipe in here.
新しい武器を見つけなきゃ。
A preemptive measure, yes. Hey, I warned you what was coming. As soon as you told me it was happening, I warned you. So at least, you know. You know. Can I have that sledgehammer, please? No? Okay. Is anyone ever really ready for what an outer god does to them randomly? Local doctors don't. Traditionally, the residents of this town have long relied on folk medicine for medical care. Even to this day, a number of the more elderly members of the community still turn to herbal remedies over modern medicine. Too many times do I get these older patients come to me only after exhausting the usefulness of their traditional remedies. I just wish they would come to me sooner, before it was too late for them. I was given the chance to discuss my concerns with one of the Iwais, a family who have stood as the town's physicians for generations, and to my pleasant surprise, they asked if I would give some talks to educate the elderly on modern medicine. I want to respect local traditions as best I can, though. After all, folk medicine and modern medicine are just two sides of the same coin. I believe they can, and should, coexist with each other. No, I tend to find warlocks think they're ready for what's coming, but they're usually not. Real men drink Otori beer. In darkness blooms the spider lily. Help. Chat my brain. That is a full health kit, which I don't have the space to pick up right now. Oh, that's a coffee mug, not a bandage.
Yes! Yes!
Jackness! Nice. Thanks so much for the 69 months. Enjoy your playmate. Welcome back to 1960s Japan. Yes! Oh my god. Inventory expansion. We can have 9 items, chat. 9.
まずいな。武器が壊れそうだ。
It's fine, we have another pipe. So behind us is a full-ass fucking garden. But this side of the street, nothing. Bitch! I see you! Silent Hill 2 taught me to watch my corners. It's why we don't walk anywhere near corners. It's why we are intently careful to look. Although it is real hard to see in the fog. Not getting through there, so there must be another turn I missed. Great. Can't go through the house. All right. Okay. I mean, I try.
壊れかけてる。もう少しだけ持ってくれ。
It's okay, we already have one in stock. do wish we could have our Naginata, to be entirely honest. Okay. Oh, the truck did get knocked over. Oh, that's what it is. The map was saying this was still blocked off because I didn't go far enough to see the truck got moved. So I could go through here now. Farmer's story. Son, you better read this and get it through your thick head. Let me take you back to something that happened during the war. One day, some high and mighty military police from out of town got pissed drunk and decided to kick over a statue of Inari-sama, even spat on it. The next morning, all those policemen were found dead in the waterway, their corpses bloated and heavy as hell. They got carted off to the medical examiner's office so the coroner could take a look. You know, that place a few minutes from us? I was one of the people who helped carry the bodies and wash them, so I saw everything with my own 2 eyes. When the doctor put his knife to their bellies and opened them up, a whole swamp of stomach-churning gunk came pouring out. And I don't mean their guts, either. From neck to navel, hell, even right up their asses, those bodies were stuffed full of decomposing rats, birds, frogs, snakes, you name it. And that look of frozen terror on their faces, I'll never forget that. Anyway, moral of the story is that you better not ever disrespect Inari-sama in any way, even if you're drunk. Perhaps, especially if you are drunk, you should not disrespect Inari-sama. Okay. Okay. Poor Lennon's having a rough day with his allergies. Okay. Foxmask is not Inari. Foxmask is probably a worshipper of Inari. Maybe. Inari's not the only fox god in Japanese mythos. I mean, okay, no, we're not sure, but also I'm pretty sure. Chocolate, but I don't have enough inventory space. So she's there and we'll have to deal with her. Or at least work to get past her. What's my... So if I work to get past her, we just need to get into that. Okay. Rinko's doing everything in her power to get Shu to leave us. Shit. Can't drop over there. I knew that fucking board. Wow, she actually came back to tell us a safe way to go. Wild. Wasn't expecting that. Shu must have made her. Hello, COP. Oh! Fuck, I tried. Shit. Okay. The fact that we actually didn't take any damage from that's pretty good for us. Ow. I know it's likely to break pretty quickly, but I would rather break this knife almost immediately than lose our steel pipe. Step back, girls. This calls for a real show of man. The hot-blooded baseball samurai steps up to the plate. Great. Okay. Okay. Not as bad as the spitters of Silent Hill 2. When you've got friends like Rinko, who needs enemies? Oh, fuck! Oops. Okay, chat. I have hydrated. I don't think we have anything. Yeah, we don't really have anything to enshrine. Is this right? I don't think this is right. I think we're supposed to be going this way. The day off? How exciting! Fall photos are always really pretty.
柊君、嘘ついてるよね。
知らねえよ。
騙せてると思う？ひなこを。
ひなこ、遅かったな。心配したぜ。
心配してなかったよ。相棒なら絶対に大丈夫って言ってた。
そうか。ありがとう。
I would feel bad for Shu, but like, he could just tell her to shut the fuck up. I mean, yeah, no, I know you don't talk to women like that in the Showa period, but... Likely the muscle got strained or something. Have a range of motion that's unobstructed until it tries to go above the arm. Putting weight on it still hurts, but doesn't bother me at all. Otherwise, with enough painkiller. Fractures apparently still hurt, even a dull ache at times, so I'm not... Okay. Well, Yeah, Jackness, there is that possibility, but Rinko has already tried to murder us, so... I also do not anticipate Rinko surviving this game. Just thought I should put that out there. Fuck. I want it, but... because it's Silent Hill and no one has a good time in Silent Hill. I do think I'm going the wrong way. Good news, the game agrees with me, chat. But also, with whatever's going on, like, to cause the Silent Hill effect here, Rinko has attempted to kill us. Rinko has brought violence herself, and not in defense of herself. She brought violence for selfish reasons. Silent Hill doesn't really fuck with that. It's true, I have done bad things to bad video game characters for less. I've done worse things to good video game characters for less. I am vicious and cruel sometimes. Oh, I need that. I need that for reasons. Oh, actually, the Arare is not really worth a ton. Okay, so there's Big Boy. Oh god, it's aggressively aware of me. Ow. Okay, I think we managed to get out of sight. Hello, Catsy. Okay, we are 60 faith away from being able to upgrade. Oh, the girl, why? Increase my memory slots. Hello, Thalius. Welcome in. Okay. Okay, so that just leads to a door for no reason. Okay. So it looks like both of these paths lead up to the middle school in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, the asymmetry of her sleeves is nice. I like that her uniform is getting... It's from the Obon Festival. Isn't it a bit early for these? Type of revolving lantern that's a long history in Ebisu Gaoka. The picture's silhouette rotates inside the lantern due to the air current that the candle makes. Normally, revolving lanterns are for entertainment, but the ones in Ebisu Gaoka were specifically used to ward off evil. In Ebisu Gaoka, there's a custom where women in unlucky ages hang it in front of their door during Obon. This is the middle school that I attended. It was built when the town was financially well off during the dam construction, so the beautiful facilities are at odds with the rest of the dull buildings in town. I think I met Rinko during my first year here. I remember her surprise when she heard that I called Shu partner. Space Wars wasn't just about fighting evil with laser guns, though. We'd pretend to analyze the enemy by drawing alien sketches. During PE, we'd say that the class was a training camp for the Space Army. I think we played with dolls, too. Right, I think that's when we were training in first aid in order to assist the injured. And Hote-sama. Agura no Hote-sama. A clear medicinal infusion with a deep red color. This natural remedy is a traditional folk medicine used to alleviate and offer pain relief, and can either be ingested or applied to the affected area. It is known in Ebisu Gaoka as Agura no Hote-sama, or Hote-sama's cure, and is still favored by a small minority of the town's elderly population who has distaste for modern medicine. Bizarre monster that looks like a bunch of celluloid dolls intertwined. Each of these dolls was most likely some child's best friend. To think that it would appear like this in my nightmare. particularly suspicious monster that walks around on all fours, the greedily staring eyes, the greasy palms, the disgusting way it acts all chummy with me. All of it is completely repulsive. What's more, it never even bothers with guys. Typical. Interesting. In the worst way possible. A face. 2 faces. 3 faces. 4. A monster with a thronging mass of faces. I'm not familiar with any of the faces, yet they all seem to know me. It spouts repulsive things one after the other, violating the peace and quiet of wherever it goes. A monster in the form of a Miko, or Shrine Maiden. It sounds just like Sakuko. It swings around a spiked mace and chain. With each swing, the crisp chime of a bell rings out. Is it actually Sakuko? Or is this just a monster pretending to be her? Yoink.
やめてくれ。そんな話今はしたくない。
やめないよ。柊君がしっかりと現実を見るまでやめない。
だからやめてくれ。俺は
なら言ってあげる。ひな子はね、死んだんだよ。ひな子は向こうの世界で楽しくやっているんだから。
相棒遅かったな。さあ行こうぜ。
Is it just wishful thinking? Does she just wish we were dead? I mean, we know she wishes. We know she wishes we were dead. But, like... Oh, look. Scarecrows. Not to brag, but we've taken down the enemy's mothership, the giant UFO, on many occasions. However, each time that happened, the Galactic Imperium would deploy more and more troops from their home planet. As we grew older, we were able to have a better understanding of heroes by watching television, and I think we came up with some elaborate backstories for the enemy leaders. By this time, it was a world that only Shu and I knew. I was really hoping we would find some more weaponry on our way up here, but I guess we'll just make do with our kitchen knife.
Kagi wa gakkou ni aru hazu da.
ちょっと休憩しようよ。
She's whining about needing a break, and she's not even the one fighting.
相棒も疲れただろう。休んでてくれ。俺は鍵を探してくる。
分かった。
え、柊君が一緒じゃないと嫌だよ。心細いよ。お願い、一緒にいて。ね。
別に俺が一緒じゃなくて
相
も。
棒も少し休め。鍵は私が探す。
そうだよ。柊君はずっと先頭で頑張ってたんだから、後からついてくるだけだったひな子の方が余裕あるって。
おい、そんな言い方をするなよ。
私は気にしない。二人とも休んでてくれ。行ってくる。
Like I said, with friends like Rinko, who needs enemies? Yeah. I know! It's like, Jesus Christ, Rinko. Rinko's always asking whether Shu and I are an item. I tell her every time that we're not, but she never seems to buy it. I heard a rumor that Rinko was gossiping about me behind my back. I suppose love can tear apart even the closest of friends. I don't know what to do. I do! It's not a nice thing to do, but I know what to do. I don't trust blind corners. Okay. We have a save point here. Origami of rumors. Ha! Looks like someone heard my prayers. To whichever god who answered them, thank you. There's a custom that's said to get rid of your worries like magic. You write grievances that you can't tell anyone on a piece of paper, fold it into an origami fox, then throw it somewhere that no one else will find it. If you happen to come across someone else's origami of grievances, you can put it to rest by reading it. No matter what's written on it, you have to keep the information to yourself and not tell a single soul. It's a tradition that's been in this town for ages, but it was particularly popular with middle schoolers. Some kids would indirectly bully others by writing gossip about the people they hated and making sure to put it in a place they would see it. I personally don't like to write bad things about people, or read them for that matter. They say that you can put those complaints to rest by reading them, so I'd make the effort to read them out, but to be honest, I'd rather not pick them up when I see them. Okay. Gaoka used to be a lively town with an ample labor force for construction and coal mining when the school was built. The town was always bustling and the school was full of students. The students at the time studied how to further improve the town as adults. The students of our time now study so that we can leave to go to a bigger town when we're adults. That looks like an offering. It is. Okay, let's go offer the chocolate and... maybe not the chocolate. Nah, the chocolate can go. Okay. Now this area is handled. Cleared. Thank you for the rave. To all faculty on patrol board, to prevent students from going to the second floor, please ensure the corridor is locked at the end of the day. On patrol this week, Vice Principal Matsuo.
キーボックスが開かない。鍵がいる。
Teacher journal. The vice principal is always so paranoid about his keys that he always takes them with him whenever he leaves. So it's kind of ironic that he lost the keys to the stairwell. He's looking for them frantically like a madman. He had the nerve to ask me to help him find them, but I'm the one who needs help with this pile of paperwork I have. Oh no, GB. Another steel pipe. I don't fucking trust locker rooms in Silent Hills. Aoi Takeshi. School founder's anecdote. Buy as much of that mountain's land as you can. Borrow money if you must, for it will surely bring you great wealth. Shortly thereafter, the country commenced their dam construction plan, and the mountain Mr. Yoneda had purchased was indeed a boon. He spent every last yen he earned on his hometown of Ebisugaoka. One result of his generosity was the middle school. Mr. Yoneda donated the Inari statue and housed it inside the small shrine seen on the school grounds as his way of saying thanks to the fox that blessed him. That's weird. It's a really weird picture. Shit. Didn't actually think he would notice us that easy. Origami of rumors. I've always despised her. She goes around pretending like she doesn't want to be a girl when she knows full well that she's so much cuter than everyone else. She makes me sick. I remember Rinko folding up origami all the time. I don't know what was on them, but I saw her writing down things during class and folding paper into foxes on multiple occasions. She keeps writing her complaints on pieces of paper, but instead of burning them, she just decides to throw them in the void and let them accumulate. I think that maybe one day all of those grievances will pile up and suffocate her. You know, chat? I have a bad feeling I know who our next boss is gonna be. No, I was dodging. There's no one here. There's no one here. Hold R2 to unleash a powerful attack. The longer the attack is held, the more brutal it will be. While using focus, you'll remain where you are and take a defensive stance. This will allow you to block most attacks, but your weapon's durability will decrease much faster. When your focus gauge is full, use R1 to switch from a defensive position and unleash a focus attack. Okay, we found the key we were looking for, chat. Oh no. Oh. Oh, please, you can't stop like this. Not while we're being chased like this. Oh, boy. It's so bad when the music room is... Every Japanese school I've ever heard of believes that their music room is haunted. Final exam. 4th place, Asakura Ayumi, freshman, class 1, 479 points. My old classroom. Shoe set here. Still the best partner, right? Unopened envelope. Hinako isn't coming. I'm sorry for lying to you, but I thought that I needed to get you alone to find out how you truly feel. Look into your heart and try opening this box with your true feelings. Do you remember that day when just the two of us went to that cafe? We talked about how it felt like we were delinquents since we were supposed to be going to school that day. But you know what? I didn't care what the other people thought about us, because as long as I could spend time with you, that's all I needed. We both ordered the same cake that day. I can still remember how my heart almost burst out of my chest the moment the same words flowed from those lips. The sweet and tart fruit on the cake. The taste still lingers in my mouth like it was yesterday. Do you still remember the taste too? I sat here, and behind me was Rinko. She used to give me the right answers. Did she? Did she really? She should just disappear. I hope someone kills her, or abducts her. I don't care, just whatever gets Hinako out of my life once and for all. Is this Rinko's handwriting? Oh, okay. I mean, would you want to believe that your friend was, so jealous of you over a boy? Okay. So you did remember. Well, that makes me feel very special. By the way, are you over Hinako now? I apologize if I sound blunt, but I want to make it clear. That girl is dead. I know you're going through a rough time right now, and you must be in so much pain, but I can be there for you. Would you rather go through it yourself still? I can picture us slowly unfolding the pages of our hearts, talking about all the small, mundane details of our day-to-day lives. By filling up one journal after another with our thoughts, I know we can make a fresh start. A blank page upon which we can write the new story of our lives. Surely you can see it too? Okay. So this is... No, we do want that one. Don't want that one. Yeah, exactly, Catsy. True, Jackness. But, like, she did seem kind of dazed when she woke back up. Like, she couldn't believe it actually happened, so she just is probably telling herself she just fell. I'm glad to hear that you're trying to stay positive. And remember, I'll always be here for you if you need anything. You know, you're not the only one who said that because Hinako's no longer with us. If the two of us could huddle together, we would soothe this pain that bites like the cold of winter. And then, surely spring will arrive, welcoming us in Sakura with full bloom to celebrate our union. Can you picture the beautifully blooming Sakura awaiting us? Unless... No, okay. Um... Sakura are cherry blossoms. Which is why I'd left the one cherry. Shit. Let's just uncover everything. That's a fruit. That's a fruit. That's not a cherry tree. That's a vegetable, not blooming. This is a clover. Which just keeps kind of bringing us back to this. Typically, bonsai trees... Well, not even typically. Bonsai trees just aren't Sakura. Yeah, the flower emphasis maybe. Okay, so it's not just the flowers. I just don't know. Alright, COP. What is this one? I could brute force it, I'm sure. Is one of the trees blooming? This one looks like it's blooming. But like... What you got, Catsy? What's your question? Yes, I cannot move the white pieces. I can only move the brown ones. Okay, you got it, Jackness. Yeah, it was the cherry blossoms. I got the other two, like, real easy, COP. The other two were real easy. Thankfully, Jackness got this. Dear Shu, I like you. I love you. I always have and I always will. I'll be waiting to hear what you think about me. Shu hasn't read this letter. I don't know where that bird came from. I don't remember seeing this other bit of letter here, but Sakuko says if you put something as abstract as your feelings into words, even as a complaint, that will be enough to put your heart to rest. When you're feeling down, it's like having clothes scattered around in your room. And when you write it into words, it's like you're folding them into nice and neat piles. It's basically like organizing your feelings and folding them away to put them to rest with Inari-sama. And this is apparently the real magic behind the origami of grievances.
いつまでも一緒にいたい？
お姉ちゃんどこ？
お友達は永遠じゃないのよ。彼らだっていつか必ずあなたを裏切る。あなたが裏切り者と呼ばれたように。
お姉ちゃん。
天秤にかける価値があるかどうか、しっかりと判断しなさい。
それってどういう？
Well, okay then. A world that's not a playground like elementary school, but not as mature as high school. Middle school, to me, was like the stage between a tadpole and a frog. I guess you could say it's a period of grotesque transformations. Up until elementary school, Shu and I would have water fights, and we wouldn't mind if our underwear showed. Once we entered middle school, though, while we might not have paid any mind to things like that, others around us did, and it just felt like our world changed in a snap. Boys and girls used to think of one another as mortal enemies, always bickering and fighting each other. But now, it's suddenly turned into such a weird dynamic where we have to treat each other in a completely different way. It's fine for people who want to do that because the people around them are doing the same, but for someone like me who really couldn't care less about what people think, that's not the case. Okay. Old Annex main gate key. Hello, we've done it. Note to teacher, Ayumi from the track and field club said she found a key with keybox written on it during practice. If she still hasn't gotten it back to you, then she probably left it in her locker when she went to change. To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if she forgot. She looked exhausted after practice. Okay. We need to find the code for Ayumi's locker. TT is the most disgusting person I've ever met. I wish someone would destroy her locker. If anyone wants to make my wish come true, her locker combination is 377. Okay. Liar, 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 liar.
違うな。
Seems that making secret codes with numbers and symbols is all the craze these days. Aoi Takeshi. Oh, wait. No, okay. Ba, 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 ba. Great. Great. Love seeing them just hang from the ceiling like that. Note between lovers. Miki, I have absolutely no idea how that crazy formula spells Aisteru, but I love you too. Jesus Christ, phone. Thank you for the bits. How are you today? Asakura Ayumi, row 4, line 2. I'm a tortoise. The bus is calling out to me. I didn't get the news, but that school would be so far away. The bus! The best thing in the world. I love it so much I made it my combination lock, my locker combination. But oh, how I wish I could just climb inside his locker and drown in his smell. I can't believe his combination is the same as his name, Allie. That's so cute of him, using his name in code. Huzzah for groceries! We are proud of Phone for getting groceries. So Phone, is it that you've already— oh! Have you already moved, or that you're prepping to move? Oh, that was the red that I was hoping for a counterattack. Okay, that one's down. Now there's just the boy. Okay. You can read girl code too, right, Yoshida? Sato got a note from the girls that had 84 times 4 written on it. Do you know what that means? Oh, I hate that that's like in a little trapped alcove. Yes, more toolkits. Girl math code, indeed. Indeed. Oh, you bitch. What the f- Y'all, I can't. They cannot seriously be making me do this math. Wait. I don't need to do math. It's a code. Fuck. Where's my puzzle notebook? Come hither, puzzle notebook. Okay, so enjoy your Playmate phone. 4 equals A. 1 equals I. Wait, how is this supposed to, like, make any sense? U. So bus is BUS. So we currently know the last 2 numbers of the code for one of them. Oh, and the other guy's, his name is Owie, so his code is 4 something 1. 84 times 4. That's... So we don't know what 8 is. And we don't know what the times symbol is. But we do know... Oh. 8 means B. And I bet that the multiplication symbol equals K. I bet the girls were calling Sato a baka. That's what I'm currently leaning toward. Smells like a baka. It's code for baka, so you know, stupid. Okay, I was right. Girl code is based off the alphabet. Basically, you just switch letters with numbers and symbols that look like them. That look like them? So Sato would be 54 plus 06. Okay, so 5 looks like S and 4 looks like A, right? And the plus sign is T and 0 is O. 0. Because they're basically the same shape. 6 doesn't really look like it, but apparently it's U. So for my name, Yoshida, it'd be XO5170. Okay. We kind of figured that out on our own. I will admit, my friends and I might have also done this same thing just with wingdings, or... Okay, so his name is Aoi, so it's gonna be 4 0. I happened to find out Suga's locker combination. The weird thing is, when you convert it to code, it looks like a cry for help. What am I supposed to do? It's not like I can do anything. This used to be my locker. Okay, this is Asuka Ayumi. This is Bus. So this is 8. Wait, actually, before we do that one, let's... This is Suga. What do we think would be... What do we think would be a cry for help? No, seriously, what? 505 or 110? Jagnus, what's 505? Is that an emergency number somewhere? Why is my school bag here? I don't know, but I appreciate having the extra inventory space. Oh, SOS. Oh, that's clever. Oh. Fuck. Woo. Which fucking... Oh, they're over there.
Naraさん、私と二人で新しい宇宙戦争を始めようよ。シュウ君が望むなら相棒の役でも悪の女幹部の役でもいいんだよ。
鍵見つけたぞ。
おかえり。面倒をかけたな。相棒も休めよ。俺たち先に休んだから。
休みなよ。私とシュウ君で寝ずの番をしててあげるから。
いや、私は本当に大丈夫。
ひなこ、休めよ。あとは俺たちが見張っておくから。
おやすみ、ひなこ。
I don't fucking trust this. I don't trust Rinko.